We interrupt our programming for an urgent news update. Scientists have just confirmed that a 5-kilometer wide asteroid is on a collision course with Earth. The impact is inevitable. This may sound like a movie script, but what if it were real? What would happen if we knew an asteroid was heading straight for us? Would there be a plan to save humanity? Or will we be doomed? In today's video, we're going to explore the real scenarios of such an event, from attempts to deflect an asteroid to how governments and society would react. Stay until the end because the answer might surprise you. Before we talk about humanity's plans to prevent a disaster, we need to understand what makes asteroid a real threat. Asteroids are space rocks that orbit the Sun, mainly in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. But some, called NEOs near-Earth objects, have orbits that can cross our path. About 66 million years ago, an asteroid approximately 10 kilometers wide collided with Earth, leading to the extinction of the dinosaurs. In 1908, in Siberia, the Tunguska event leveled 2,000 square kilometers of forest. More recently, in 2013, a meteor just 20 meters wide exploded over Chelyabinsk, Russia, injuring over 1,500 people. Today, scientists monitor thousands of asteroids that pass near Earth. But what if one day we detect a truly dangerous one? If we detect an asteroid 10 years in advance, there's a chance to deflect it. But what if we only discover it 6 months before impact? Would there still be time to do something? In the next few minutes, we'll explore the real plans humanity has to prevent a catastrophic event. Do we stand a chance? If an asteroid were really heading our way, how could we prevent the worst? There are 3 possible scenarios: deflection, sheltering, or simply accepting the impact. NASA has already tested a method called kinetic impact, where a spacecraft collides with an asteroid to alter its trajectory. In 2022, the DART mission successfully diverted a small asteroid, proving this technique works. But for a larger asteroid, would it be enough? In fiction, movies like Armageddon show nuclear bombs destroying asteroids. In reality, blowing up an asteroid could be risky, as it might break into multiple pieces, creating an even more destructive rain of debris. One studied option is a gravity tractor, a spacecraft that would fly near the asteroid for years, using its gravity to slowly pull it off its collision course. But this method would only work if we had decades of warning. If we couldn't prevent the impact, the only option would be to prepare for survival. Countries might build underground bunkers to preserve part of the population, but who would have access? Major space companies like SpaceX have plans to colonize Mars. If an asteroid were coming, would only the wealthiest have a chance to escape? If a 5-kilometer asteroid collided with Earth, it would release energy equivalent to millions of atomic bombs. The impact could trigger tsunamis, global fires, and an impact winter, blocking sunlight for years. But even before the impact, how would the world react? In the next section, we'll look at the political and social chaos in the face of humanity's impending end. If an asteroid were really coming, it wouldn't just be scientists making decisions. Politics, media, and even human psychology would influence what happens in the final days before impact. Some people would try to live normally until the last day. Others would go into denial. But there could also be outbreaks of violence, looting, and even social collapse. And now, what can we actually learn from all of this? In the final section, we'll explore the future of planetary defense and humanity's survival in space. Given all this, one question remains. Are we prepared to face an asteroid on a collision course? Or are we just relying on luck? For now, humanity is still vulnerable. But every advancement in science brings us closer to a future where we won't have to fear a catastrophic impact. But what if we could predict an impact a century in advance? Could we build a global defense system against asteroids? Some ideas include creating an automated space defense system capable of detecting and neutralizing threats before they become real problems. Another important point is funding. Planetary defense projects require billions of dollars and often compete with other priorities. Do you think governments should invest more in this? Furthermore, how could future generations deal with the threat? New technologies like artificial intelligence and space mining could be used to turn asteroids into resources instead of threats. And finally, we need to think about our survival beyond Earth. Many space exploration initiatives, like the colonization of the Moon and Mars, could be the key to ensuring humanity's continuity in case of a global disaster. So what do you think? Should we invest more in planetary defense? Leave your opinion in the comments and share this video to spread the discussion.